Good morning, everyone, and we welcome you all for the grand finale of the AP Super Cup 2025. It's a rollicking battle which is going to unfurl ahead of us as Kolleru Football Club lock horns with Godavari Football Club. What a tournament this has been! What a tournament this has proved to be for the youngsters. And as we arrive to that final stage, as we arrive to that last clash of what has been a humdinger fray, one would expect the battles to unfurl. Well, we'll quickly take a look at what the coaches and the players had to say ahead of this all important fixture.
Good morning. Today is the final match for our Kolleru Football FC. We are very much eager to start the match. We hope we will put our complete efforts to get the championship first team, and we hope we will be promoted for the I League also. We are very much confident about our players, our strategies, our management, and all the experts. We are very much prepared. We have our own plans regarding today's match, and we hope so that will give good results for us.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ ఎవ్రీబడి. ఈరోజు జరగబోయే ఫైనల్ లీగ్ మ్యాచ్ కొల్లేరు వర్సెస్ గోదావరి. కొల్లేరు టీం నుంచి యాజ్ అసిస్టెంట్ కోచ్గా నేను ఫుల్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్తో ఉన్నాను. మా టీము అన్ని ఆస్పెక్ట్లో డిఫెన్స్ కానీ, మిడ్ఫీల్డ్ కానీ, స్ట్రైకింగ్ లైన్ కానీ, అలాగే మేము కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా ఉన్నాము. వీ కెన్ విన్. అండ్ దీన్ని సపోర్ట్ చేసిన మా కోటగిరి శ్రీధర్ గారికి అండ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్కి కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలుపుతున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Good morning. I am the team manager for Kolleru FC, GSS Pawan Kumar. Actually, we came to the finals with our strategies and with all players' strength, and we are going to win this. I am so confident, and our target is not only AP Super Cup. Our target is I League, and our Kolleru FC owner is our APFA President Kolleru Sridhar Garu, and we are very much thankful to him, and thank you.
Good morning, all of you. First of all, I would like to thank total APFA that preparing this platform for young generation to come out of their capability and ability to show the platform. And coming to our Godavari FC, total franchise owner Rajesh Garu given us free hands to take any decisions, and they supported us very well. And coming to our assistant coach Swami and manager Mullu and strength and conditioning coach Nagarjun, they three helped me a lot to concentrate on my team and my tactics. And remaining my boys has been done so hard work, and today we reached finals. It is so happy moment, and by God grace and total our Godavari lovers wishes and prayers are with us, and definitely we will win this championship. On same tactics whatever we played previously, that boys we did hard work, and I clearly mentioned their roles and responsibility, what to do, where to do, and how to do.
Right, you heard the coaches, the players, the managers talk about eyeing for the prestigious I League. We'll get back to that later, but for now, we'll take a look at the points table of the AP Super Cup. The two top teams made it to the grand finale. Kolleru Football Club played 7 matches, won 6, lost 1, and garnered 18 points. Godavari Football Club and Coromandel FC, both these teams duked out with their hearts and souls on the line, but eventually it was Godavari Football Club who made it to the finale on the basis of superlative goal difference. And Coromandel FC, they had a great tournament as well. Unfortunate, however, that they will have to sit out the finale. Vamsadhara Football Club, Pena Football Club, Nallamala FC, and Tungabhadra FC, they did all they could. got a feel for Vishaka Football Club and Bamsadara Football Club. They were mighty close, and yet they couldn't make the cut for the semi-finals. On the other hand, Pena Football Club, Nallamala Football Club, and Tungabhadra Football Club, they have a lot to learn. So, of course, they'll take their learnings from the initial iteration, from what you can call a very promising dawn for Andhra Pradesh football under the supervision of Andhra Pradesh Football Association. And I think they'll take these small steps and try and turn this into a bigger vision for themselves. We'll take a look at the starting 11 of Kolleru Football Club. Rahul Kek, Dhanashekhar, Chaitanya, Sonam, Tarun, Rajesh, Ibu, Johan, Raghav, Shravant, and Prem. Again, players who have already shown incredible promise before this fixture as well. As you can see that the honored land. We'll take a look at Godavari Football Club starting 11 now. Milan, Bhaskar, Apanna, Sunil, Abhijit, Premant, Parthiv, Rajesh, Akshay, Dilip, and Samash. So yes, this is how the teams have lined up for the Summit Clash. I mean, obviously, we'll have a few changes hither and yon. More importantly, I think there's one particular element of the game that we'll all look forward to as the two teams lock horns for one final time. AP Super Cup Grand Finale, the Summit Clash, the battle of extremes altogether. We'll wait for the players to take center stage. Right then, just a few more minutes before it all rolls for us and the players as well. We are live from the RDT Sports Village in Ananthapuram, and truth be told, these teams they'll have a long way to go. For now, it's the foundation blocks in place. For now, it's that final step of what has been a rollicking journey so far. So yeah, I mean, long way altogether for both the teams. They'll have to learn. They'll have to understand, and they'll have to figure out that what are the initial things that they would like to get in motion. But nonetheless, this has really been a grand outing, a great chapter for all of them. And I think what's really important now is that they keep their hopes up high at all times. Well, a quick look at the two teams, a few smiles, and of course, the anticipation, the urgency to win the trophy. And that's Godavari Football Club for you. Lined up, all locked and loaded. And this is a moment of truth for these young players. Now, I reckon we are waiting for a guest who might have taken a bit longer than usual. Right, we're finally all set. The referees, the players to hit the yard for the first 40 minutes. And yes, for the ones who are watching, this game is 40 minutes a half. We'll quickly take a look at, once we are done with the procedures, we'll also take a look at how the teams have fared so far in the tournament, throughout the tournament. Incredible numbers, of course. And now they will have to collide with each other. Well, just for what I thought, what I said about the half being 40 minutes, I think there might be a revision today, considering the fact that there's just one game. So yes, we might have a bit of a revision about the time, and we'll get back to that. For now, it's Kolleru Football Club and Godavari Football Club up against each other. Customary exchange of pleasantries before the two teams arrive to the center. The two captains arrive in the center. I think for Kolleru Football Club, it is going to be Raghava who would be leading the side. And we have amongst us a flurry of very respected guests who would grace us with their hallowed presence, with their beautiful smiles, and more importantly, will mark an incredible chapter for the players, for the officials, who are out here standing in the relentless heat to mark the culmination of the opening edition of AP Super Cup 2025.
Pradesh Football Association President Sri Kotagiri Sridhar Garu and Vice President Sri S. Venugopal Garu and General Secretary M. Daniel Pradeep Garu and Ananthapuram District Secretary Dasari Mallesh Garu, along with Raj Garu and Kiran Madam from Muster Company, Men's Grooming Company, the sponsors of this tournament. I request both the teams for national anthem, sir. Kolleru FC and Godavari FC for national anthem.
Right, a bit of an extended photo ops for a few plans before the game begins. I think we're running slightly late. The match was about to start at 9, and I think we'll get it started at 9:11. We'll keep you posted. Stay tuned, everyone.
Sir, for national anthem, sir. National anthem, 1 minute, sir. I request of both the team players take your position for national anthem along with referees. Request everyone please stand up for 2 minutes, please. It's a grand final match. Our national anthem will sing. Thank you, sir. Best of luck both the
Right, the
teams.
national anthem being sung, of course, quite a proud moment altogether
Kotagiri Sridhar Garu, S. Venugopal Garu,
for all of
Ananthapuram
us.
District
The
Dasari
national
Mallesh Garu
anthem definitely
and Kiran Madam request
should instill pride. And now,
taking a most valuable time encouraging us. Thank you so much, madam.
Very hot out here in Andhra Pradesh, and we are finally ready. The two captains out in the center for the toss.
Srinivas Reddy, AFC B license coach and AFC C license and All India Football Federation B license. Welcome to Sai Krishna Garu, Sports Director RDT. Hearty welcome, sir. All India Football Federation D license, AFC Grassroots, All India Football Federation Coastal Level 1 and All India Football
The
Federation
match officials Akhil B, the referee R. Shrikant, L. Neelakantham, the assistant referees, and P. Radha Krishna, the fourth official of the game.
Khalil Jamil in ISL for the Northeast United FC, currently working under Khalid Jamil for Jamshedpur FC. Is a very good coaching experience. Coming to the Kolleru FC, Surendra, football coach, Sports Authority of Andhra Pradesh, NIS diploma and D license coach. As a player represented for the South Santosh Trophy. Recently,
Match commissioner A. Redappa Garu,
he is also a very good
the referees, and it's gonna be me, Rohit, who will take you through this fixture.
and match. Today is the
And make no mistake,
Kolleru FC and Godavari FC.
this is one clash that will actually pit the very best of Andhra Pradesh against each other. A tournament like this, of course, testing out the two teams,
We can
hoping to test out the two teams, and whoever will prevail in the upcoming contest.
సిరాజుద్దీన్ గారు గురువు అయితే జే శ్రీనివాస్ రెడ్డి ఆయన శిష్యుడు. So we can expect more skills both the side. Krishna
And as we mentioned, whoever will prevail in the upcoming contest will walk away with the bragging rights of the tournament. A quick look at the team comparison. I think we'll get back to that.
working in railways.
And there you go. So far, both the teams have played 7 matches each. A superlative goal difference for Kolleru Football Club, 21 for them. Godavari Football Club, 14. 18 points is what Kolleru Football Club could garner. 15 is what Godavari Football Club could garner. 6 wins for Kolleru FC, 5 for Godavari. There are no losses yet. One draw for Kolleru FC and a couple of draws for Godavari Football Club. So both these teams, the fact that they are coming down here,
We are expecting fair play.
it will
Most thrilling,
also
exciting match. Both the side
be bringing out the very best.
most wonderful skills of football players among the football players. Both the side goalkeepers also well balanced. Defense forwards extraordinary. Strikers also extraordinary. Both the side. Match commissioners A. Garu and Chinnababu Garu.
Right then, we are all set. We are all set to rock and roll. We are all set to
Protocol in charge S. Venugopal Garu, Shashir Garu.
unleash
Handling G. Pawan Garu.
two powerhouses of Andhra Pradesh
Mr. Anil and
against each other for one final song, for one battle
R. Srikanth,
which promises you
P. Radhakrishna, J. Neelakanta,
the hallowed silverware.
Sai, Veeraswamy,
Are you ready?
A. Srinivas, Muzaffar, Rakesh, M. Kattappa, Suraj.
We'll get back to that for sure.
A special attraction that SK Shabana, women referee, also officiated this beautiful tournament. I thanks to SK Shabana coming over here, officiating this.
On your frame, attacking from the right to left in their signature purple
Super League.
and a light shade of black as well. It is Kolleru Football Club. And on your frame, attacking from the left to the right
Direct TT.
in their signature greens, it is Godavari Football Club.
Hearty welcome to Y. Srinivas Garu, Secretary, Kurnool District, and R. Mallikarjun Garu, Treasurer, Kurnool District. Heartily welcome, sir. Match going to start now. And enjoy.
And we finally roll after a prolonged wait as Kolleru Football Club gets us rolling underway at the RDT Sports Village in Ananthapuram. A bit of an early flip and an early free kick as well. The referee quick to reach out and lay down the law there. Quick call from the ref to the physio, hoping that everything's okay. Very good position to have a free kick. Godavari Football Club under a bit of pump altogether. They will not like to concede early in the game. Here comes the free kick floated at the second post. Taken care of as Kolleru Football Club. They try and drive forward. Godavari Football Club showing that urgency. A bit of a cheeky back flick. Not enough. Falls back for Kolleru. Fine exchange there. Godavari Football Club just knocking the ball away as quickly as they can. Right through the center now. Godavari Football Club did drive forward, hoping to create a bit of an impact. Bit of a back roll there. 3 minutes on the ticker. A bit of a slow start. An early free kick. Quite some drama already. And a fine bit of clearance out there coming in from Godavari Football Club. We'll take a look there. Timely tackle. Just the kind of football that you would like to play on your way forward to what can be an incredible footballing chapter. For now, the referee blowing the whistle, laying down the law, and awarding a bit of time to the players. And we start rolling again. An early opportunity, the goalkeeper stepping out of his line to collect that. Comfortable collection out there. And now Godavari Football Club, they keep on rolling as much as they can through the center. Godavari Football Club, they do well to walk away with the possession out there. And the long push. Nicely tracked back by Kolleru FC. And Kolleru. Now the play going down, the referee blowing the whistle. Right, we'll start with the ball being dropped. And we resume action after a bit of a brief halt with Godavari Football Club leading the charge. And here they come all the way from the left, trying to create a bit of an opening, squeezing through. Back with Godavari Football Club. Box to box action, yet, truth be told, the fact that you have to charge through and you don't have anyone from your team at the receiving end, it kind of makes things difficult. So there are times when you've got to get your players in place. It's more from the training yard, to be honest, and the chemistry, that understanding, all of that, it counts. Another ball being rolled through the center and eventually crosses out the goal bounce as well. Kolleru Football Club, obviously, they will like to try out their luck from distance, hoping to make the most of this iconic platform. Eight minutes so far in this. 8 minutes of pretty lackluster action. A lovely forward ball, nice bit of collection there for Kolleru Football Club. They try and penetrate into the box. And before they could try and accelerate, the flag's gone up. So they'll have to take a back step. It's going to be a throw in here for Kolleru FC. Nicely chested down. Try and drive forward, of course. Again, the midfield will need more action, of course. The midfield will need a bit more void filling. Right now, Kolleru Football Club. It's a bit of a 1v2 battle. However, they were quickly closed down. A long distance shot there from Kolleru FC. Just trying to test the range and make the goalkeeper sweat a bit. Not always will you have your luck going your way. That was a decent opportunity. Here's Godavari Football Club latching onto it, trying to penetrate from the right. Back with Kolleru Football Club. And they do well to win it back, only to lose it a split second later. Stays with Kolleru Football Club through the center. They push forward. A nice bit of a rock all to the right there. Does well to switch in. Takes a deflection along the way. Still with Kolleru. But Godavari FC, they do well to win the ball back. It's a 2v2 position out there. However, they were quick to close down the gates. They had no intentions of letting Godavari through. Stays with Kolleru Football Club. Through the center, Kolleru would try and dash. Right now, lovely forward ball released into the stride. But then the shot being jammed away. Still stays with Kolleru though. Nice ball forward. And now they try and step forward from that very right. Headed away by Godavari Football Club. Then the shot being jammed away. Well, quite some support today that we are witnessing online. Make no mistake, you're watching this game live on the official YouTube channel of Sports KPI and APFA. So, whoever's watching, just to give you all a quick heads up, and also a massive shout out to the ones who made it possible, who made this tournament a possibility. First and foremost, it is the organizers who came together. Terrific work. It's not easy to host a full blown tournament like this, and that too during the full blown summer. Secondly, it's also about creating that bond of unity amongst the players. Thirdly, what matters is that the entire footballing community of Andhra Pradesh has come together to knit together the very best. So, yes, also a loud shout out to the sponsors of this tournament as well. The fact that they were willing to believe in the potential of such an incredible fray something that will always remain as a massive bedrock for all the success that this tournament can garner. And I think before the game, we had the chat with the players and the coaches. We will get back to that. For now, Godavari Football Club with a fine bit of run, and what a strike! Here's the opening goal, and it is Godavari Football Club who secured the lead in this all-important final. It was a difficult angle. He had to place it to perfection. And the way he steered past, the way he steered clear of his defenders before pulling the trigger, that is absolutely mesmerizing. It's a Top Gun hit, and Godavari Football Club can celebrate. They were looking for an early bit of catalyst, and off you go. Parked into the heart of the goal, and that too in the Summit Clash. And Godavari Football Club, they will now try and set up what can be a nice barrier opportunity. An equalizer could have been in front of us in a split second. Danger's not over. There you go, though. It's a matter of a minute before Kolleru Football Club. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right then, all celebrations got shot. The clenched fists pumping through the air from the Kolleru FC coach has fizzled away into open fingers as the flag went up. A bit of a heartbreak, to be honest. Sorry state of affairs out there for Kolleru Football Club. Just when it felt like they restored parity in a split second of conceding, and they were kind of delirious in ecstasy. The referee's blown the whistle. And it stays with now it stays with Godavari Football Club goalkeeper. Right, no challenges for him out there either. This has been a great start to the game, and as things stand, the long clearance from Godavari Football Club. Here's Kolleru FC. And what a lovely strike once again. Kolleru Football Club are furious and they are incensed right now. They are trying to convince the referee that something somewhere has gone off. But as things stand, we have just witnessed a second goal, and I think it's clean. I don't think there's any hint of any offside to that. The goalkeeper might be asking, I think he was played onside. The referee will still have a chat with the assistant referee. It was a fine 1v1 situation. I think the assistant referee would like to have a word. The referee possibly trying to explain what went wrong. I think he received the ball fair and clean. No doubts about that. From this angle, it's kind of challenging to spot what really happened. Yeah, the goal hasn't stood. So, no, it won't be a goal considered, and something's happening. The goal hasn't been given, so it's still 1-0. And I think Godavari Football Club, the players, they're not really sure what's happening. They are being called back by their officials. They have a 1-0 lead. Things like these happen in football. You cannot resort to a move like this if you are being an official. It is so not sporty at all. You are playing a professional league, a top notch, a top tier league. Yeah, I think something's not right. This is what shouldn't happen at all. It's understandable. You already are leading this game. You're asking for VAR. It should happen at the very start of the tournament, not in the middle of a game. Alright, this isn't the best of examples that we have in front of us. Yeah, come on, right. We will wait. We'll wait altogether. I think the officials need to understand that this is how you react just because one of the decisions didn't go your way and you're planning to play in the bigger leagues. I think it can be a massive challenge. You would possibly be taken off the league altogether. Right, one incident with the game that doesn't kind of make this a professional league. We've seen this happen in other different tournaments where coaches and teams they kind of stop games, ask players to come out of the yard because a certain decision didn't go their way. But in a top flight, in a professional tournament like this, as a coach, you need to have a hold on your emotions. There are rules and regulations in play, which will have to be followed. You cannot just storm in. Yeah, I think this angle is not, even if you're asking for offside, it's the moment when the ball was received. The defender's tracking back, that is not when it will count. The final line of defense should be calculated when the ball has been received. Not the best of spectacles out here. AP Super Cup final was supposed to be a memorable one. It's getting memorable for all the wrong reasons. I think the problem is the referee could have also brought out the card by now. For an official, we do show cards to officials. As the rules and regulations stand, you have to abide by it. I mean, it's not a local league. You can just get in with your tantrums. It's understandable. You are angry. You are vexed. We have seen things happen at bigger tournaments. We have seen things happen at the likes of UCL and international games. But this entire kind of sequence that we are just witnessing right now, that is so not accepted. Again, this doesn't really get us anything. It's possibly the offside that we are trying to track. Right? This kind of tells us that it was onside. This because the defender who was coming in from here, but again, I think it's when you receive the ball that is what matters. It is when you receive the ball that's that particular moment that will eventually get you the call in place. It looks like after detailed deliberation and intense fights out in the center, the decision has been given. And now Kolleru FC is not happy. Now they are protesting. So instead, more of a game of football, we are having a game of protests about one particular decision, about one particular moment. We still don't know when Football will resume. So we will wait. Let's hope that the two teams have finally pacified and we have some action. No, not really. Now it's Kolleru Football Club who wants to protest. It's like whatsoever the decision now, the teams have kind of accepted it, and Kolleru Football Club, they decide to roll. So the goal has been given 2-0 it is, and we rock and roll once again after a long spell of action. And now Kolleru Football Club at the other end, a chance for them to open things up. Kind of run into a great chance and a very good defending maneuver altogether. Here's Kolleru FC once again, a lovely ball in the box there. Fails to be flipped in. This time though, all the way to the goalkeeper. Easy pickings. Good bit of switch. Another crossfield ball. Now Godavari Football Club, they want more goals for themselves. I don't think it's going to be 5 minutes. It's going to be a long, long contest altogether. So make no mistake. Headed back, Kolleru Football Club. They would like to win the ball. And yes, Sports KPI, the official broadcasting partners, alongside APFA official. Another lovely cross. Floated in, nicely brought down. Twirling around with precision. Goes for a shot on half a turn. But not exactly where he would have liked it. Keeps on rolling past. Fine bit of push out there. But a quality knock altogether as the ball steps onto the right. 37 minutes on the clock. Godavari Football Club through the center. Switches wings altogether. A nice bit of push, trying to drive forward, trying to open a bit of space. And off to the left. Going to be a throw in. And we'll have a bit of a drinks break as well.
Water break. Both the teams can you have the water? It's a very, very crucial and tense match. Kolleru FC versus Godavari FC. We all witnessing the fantastic match. Grand final of 2025.
జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50 నుంచి 80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు.
One minute completed. Water break. Please proceed.
Right, we are back in action. Still not sure how many more minutes can be added on. Doffy roll. Once more. An opportunity, flags gone up. It's going to be a free kick. The assistant referee very, very clear about what they want and what they don't. Another opportunity for Godavari Football Club. They take one from distance. Well, but it wasn't enough. It's going to be another long throw in for Godavari Football Club. Slams it into the approaching defender. It's going to be a corner for Godavari FC. One along the carpet out there. A lovely cross into the box there. But then nicely repelled away. And now Kolleru Football Club. And a shot from distance. The goalkeeper palming it away. Going to be a corner for Kolleru FC. Flicked into the mix out there, headed at the far post. Goes wide. Inches altogether. Now taking a couple of steps forward. Kolleru FC try and snatch the ball. Stays with Kolleru. From the left they come once again. And cleared away nicely. Throw in for Godavari Football Club. Another long ball launched into the box out there, trying to head it to the first post. But it was never going to be in place. Another opportunity and a couple of players stumbling out there. "12 minutes of additional time is what has been given after 45, so yeah, surprising enough. Nonetheless, We'll have the action going. Another opportunity for Kolleru Football Club. A bit of collision. And the ball still doesn't go in, does it? No, it doesn't. The goalkeeper has gone down, copying a blow.
Direct time 12 minutes. Very, very tense match, a crucial match both the side. Kolleru FC versus Godavari FC. Extraordinary plays both the side. Very good fight. We all witnessing the beautiful match. Today is the morning session, the final grand finale of Andhra Pradesh Football Association Men A Division Football League. The final day and final match. It's the 29th match of this tournament.
I'll take a look at what really happened. This header is the one in question. Yeah, I think it's from the goal line itself. Exquisite stuff. The ball keeps on bouncing. And now Kolleru, they win it back. They try to drive forward. Here's an opportunity. Ball juggles past. And another player goes down. But it's going to be a free kick here for Kolleru Football Club. Quite a bit of start-stop action altogether. Got a long halt in the mix, and for that 12 minutes has been given out as extra time. A chance for Kolleru Football Club to try and hit the bullseye. It's a fine shot. It was off target, but the goalkeeper went for a full-blown dive nonetheless, just to ensure, in case if the ball veers off its actual path, he had his face covered. Quality goalkeeping out there from the goalkeeper of Godavari Football Club. going to be a corner. Floated in. Goes for the second post, one on the volley. Quality striking there, but again off target. Needs to get better positioning for the shot to come in. Long chase for Kolleru FC. Fallen back for Godavari Football Club, and they go for that outside move. Nice chance! One from distance. But then could have been better. Strike it wide. What an opportunity, and an opportunity wasted. And another fine ball. Back with Godavari Football Club. Stays with them. A back flick for Godavari from Kolleru FC. I mean, that was cheeky. When you're going for a back flick, you need to be sure where your players are. You need to understand, and this is where chemistry comes into play. The understanding, the communication, all of it matters. Here's Kolleru FC driving forward from the left. And they do well to keep the ball in play. Has been spilled by the goalkeeper and eventually cleared. They were appealing for a goal kick, but it hasn't been given. Pushed away by Godavari FC. And they now try to drive, trying to square off one of their teammates who was scoring forward, but that wasn't the case. There's another lovely ball. Floated into that penalty box out there. Takes one! Tracks it a million miles wide. What a gilt-edged chance, and it goes begging. We'll take a look at what really happened there. Fine shot, to be honest, and it was a stern test for the goalkeeper. He did go for the dive just to ensure the fact that things were hunky-dory. And the yellow card comes on. And again, a bit of a hold-up. Way too many hold-ups, to be honest. Not a good-looking effort, but not a good enough move altogether. Through the center, Kolleru FC once again. Another long ball, an opportunity, and Kolleru FC trying to steer it in. Bit of a challenge altogether. Another player down on the ground. Last minute of the first half. Right, we get back in action. The referee blowing the whistle once again. This time, though, a yellow card shown to Kolleru FC. Free kick. All the way to Kolleru FC. Now they push it away towards the right. Another good ball forward. An opportunity. The ball keeps on bobbling. Nicely cleared away. Still chasing for it. Can Godavari get a third? No, not really. Again, fine control, to be honest. Cross comes in. Godavari still hunting for that third goal. Hoping to create a significant bit of impact, but not to be. Could have done better. Here's Kolleru FC all the way for the chase, but again, quality goalkeeping. And with this, we come to the end of the first half. And already players kind of complaining from Kolleru Football Club. They aren't really happy. A lot happened in the first half, a lot of drama. And as things stand, Godavari Football Club 2, Kolleru FC 0. Akshay and Dilip scored in the 16th and the 19th minute to keep Godavari ahead in this all-important fixture.
And Kolleru FC nil. Second half going to start within a few minutes. What a match we
We'll
have.
quickly take a look at the halfway mark
Thrilling and exciting match. Very
and the highlights as well.
very good understanding between the players.
A bit of early challenges and
We can expect a more
a high octane shot. Fine long ranger before Godavari Football Club could hammer home a quality finish, a quality strike. The goalkeeper stretching his hand all to that right, but it wasn't enough. And then
thanks to
the source of all contention
respected
taking center stage.
program director and D. Sai Krishna Garu, sports director of ODT, and wonderful support to organize the fantastic event from March 20th to 27th. Today is the
And
grand
finally, after which the goal was given.
sports ODT sports management coaches given a wonderful support. Nadakalanda Mr. Kishore and Chandraja and Anand Reddy, Priyash, other coaches of UV cricket, Vishal tennis, and Vamsi on the project in charge. They have given wonderful support. Daily they are coming over here and witnessing the beautiful event.
A nice bit of header, of course,
I once again thanks to all boys of ODT.
coming in. And
They are doing a fantastic job.
with all of that being said,
Thanks to all the district football association presidents and secretaries coming over here, encouraging and helping for this beautiful event from March 20th to 27th. Today is the grand final between Kolleru FC versus Godavari
Another fine opportunity which was out there, but then it all went down. And as things stand at the end of the first half, Kolleru FC 0 and Godavari FC 2, 48% ball possession for the latter, 52 for Kolleru FC, 8 shots by Kolleru FC, 6 of them on target, 3 shots by Godavari FC, 2 of them on target, 6 saves from Godavari Football Club, 2 corners for Kolleru FC, 1 corner for Godavari FC, 2 fouls for Kolleru FC, 1 foul for Godavari FC, and 1 yellow card each for both the teams. And with that being said, we come to the end of the first half. We'll now dive into a short breather and return with the second half of the contest. Stay tuned, everyone.
జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50 నుంచి 80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50 నుంచి 80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు.
Hearty welcome to Vice Srinivas Garu, Secretary, Kurnool District, and R. Mallikarjuna Garu, Treasurer, Kurnool District. Heartily welcome, sir. Special thanks to all the District Football Association Presidents and Secretaries coming over here and helping us and encouraging for this tournament. I once again thanks to all the District Presidents and Secretaries from Andhra Pradesh. Special thanks to Ananthapuram District Football Once again, we can expect more thrilling action both the side. Godavari FC and Kolleru FC. First half completed. Godavari FC 2 goals. Kolleru FC 0. Second half going to start now.
Beg your pardon, would want to make sure they have a swift repost with the start of the second half. All the action is being broadcasted to you live on Sports KPI as well as the APFA. And here we go for the second set of 45. Pushed back. Here's Kolleru through Ibu. Sent out by Godavari. Spreads it towards the left. He takes a touch. Bit of a sterile stop and go. He's been knocked out. They're not on the same wavelength there. He draws a clearance. Godavari trying to come off the blocks pretty swiftly. Here's Kolleru. Looking up to find that perfect ball inside the box. Not finding the right target man. And sent in once again. Knocks it down on the ground. Here's Godavari. Can they try and get pretty swift with the transition? AP Super Cup. 8 teams contesting. Down to the final 2. Fighting for the main prize. 2 top teams from the league stage making it through. Kolleru with 7 games. Just 1 defeat, no draws. 18 points they accumulated. Godavari FC, 5 wins, 2 losses, and 15 points. And at the moment, the number 2 is enjoying the show. He takes it from the distance. And the goalkeeper was put to scale very early in the second half. Nothing malicious behind that. Went down was that interference. We'll get a free kick out of it. Chasing this game, Kolleru will have to try and get the likes of Prem Savant. Again, catches that one pretty safely in the end. Milan, the goalkeeper. launches one into the orbit. Left touch taken away by Kolleru. This could be dangerous. And a very timely interception there. Back again with the boys in purple. Here's Ibu, spreads it towards the right. Looks up, gets away, scans the field, gets it towards the back post. Was he onside? There is a big question. The flag had definitely kept down. Chaitanya. But he got a decent first touch to it. Could have been pretty interesting. Pushes it down the line. Here's Ibu. Looks up. Lets that one rip through. He's off his lines in a flash there. Chaitanya just knocks it out towards his left. Here's Shamas. And the flag went up straight away. Trying for those swift passes in that left channel. Still with Kolleru. Again, looks up. There's a run coming in from the far post. Takes it on the chest. And just in the nick of time, Chaitanya makes sure he has a good grab of it. Otherwise, Anil was in with a chance. Here's Godavari. Hasn't enjoyed a lot of the ball with the start of the second half. Kolleru are running the show in the last 5 minutes. And all they need to do now is try and make the goalkeeper work, hit the target on a regular basis. Looks up, pings it forward, possessed, outnumbered into that space. Free kick. It's been a pretty engaging league with 8 teams competing. 7 games aside. Hits it firmly and goes just over the target. Much better from Kolleru. It fell nicely to him. At a very good height, all he had to do was try and get his laces behind that one, which he did perfectly. Everything was alright, just the direction. Again, trying it from the left flank. Strong hands there from Milan. Does well to keep it down and pushes it forward. It's a beautifully laid pass towards the right. He's got help arriving, strikes it first time and goes just wide of the target. That could have been game, set and match. It would have been a huge wall. They would have found very difficult to climb. Kolleru had that ball gone in. Let's for the ball to rest and then takes that strike. I'm trying to pick out a pass in the center. And this time, looks like it's Aparna who couldn't quite keep the ball in play. Chaitanya with the throw in. This is going to be deep inside the box. It's been headed out behind the line for a corner to Kolleru. Their first of the second half. Millen making sure he gets those areas covered up. Doesn't catch it clean. And Godavari gets it away eventually. And all the action has been just on one side of the pitch. It's clearly flustered there. Chaitanya has got to be careful. He's not happy with the decision made by the linesman. He's making it pretty obvious. And there you have it. This is going to draw the attention completely towards his side as the ref has reached out to his pocket. There's an agony there, Akshay. He got it flush on the left side of his ribs. The second one, perhaps. I'll tell you what, could be lucky there to get it away with a yellow card. The first was coming together. The second was pretty much intentional. Been spoken to by Aparna. There's a confirmation of the yellow. And Chaitanya being taken out into the books by the ref. B. Akhil leading the refereeing contingent. Got Shrikant and Neelakantham as his assistants. And Radhakrishna is serving his duties as the fourth official for this all-important final of the AP Super Cup. Just knocks it down. Here's Kolleru once again. We've looked lively in the second half. Pushed forward. Just trying to set up there for Johan. Here's Godavari. They've got a man waiting in the center. He was the obvious target there, but the defense making sure they get that bit of interference to deny any sort of opportunity to drive forward for the main attacker. Starting out from the back is Chaitanya, forced to go back. High press from Godavari. Lofted that in the air and drawing a clearance from Godavari. Aparna performing his defense duties at his very best. Chaitanya has been in the mix of things, has been booked a couple of minutes back. Given away by Godavari in the final third. In comes across a header. They're knocking on the door on a consistent basis now in the second half. All they have to do is keep it on target. Make the goalkeeper work for those. Pretty swift restart there. Here's Ibu. Looks up. Taken out by the back line. It goes only as far as the purple shirt. A ping forward. A tackle. And there comes another free kick. And this is definitely in the range for the boys in purple. Who is going to take this one is a big question. Almost an hour mark in this all-important final. And at the moment, Godavari FC leading this game by 2-0. Goal scored in the first half by Akshay and Dilip. And that has separated these two teams up until this point. It's like Sonam, the man behind this one. Can he try and make Milan work from here? Struck firmly and straight towards Milan, and he can do that from sun up to sundown. Catches that cleanly and rests himself on the ground. They haven't put a foot wrong with the start of the second half. It's all about getting that all-important goal to give themselves a bit of a confidence going into the last couple of quarters. They've linked up beautifully. They've tried to win those 50-50 chances. Been crisp, intricate with those passing, especially in the final third. Again, gets it out of that clutter, pushed back by Ibu. Gets it back from the defense. Looks up for options. Releases, rather takes a shot himself from outside the box. And another routine collection for Chaitanya. Milan, I beg your pardon. Takes a touch. And Johns let the play to go on. The ref. And Joshua, the man, clearly not happy. In comes Kolleru, squares it up. He's hit the woodwork and has stayed out. He hit that one on the turn. Oh, this is much better now from Kolleru. Again, pushing bodies forward. Another one joining the attack from the far right. And the final ball letting them down. Well, there you have it. They wanted in the center. This was brilliantly struck. Might have taken something on the way through from a green shirt. Rattles the crossbar and back to safety. Here's Godavari. Allows him to turn. Not quite sure what the intention behind that shot was from Akshay. Again, stepping up is Johan. Gets dispossessed. Godavari driving forward. Has got options towards the right and left. Picks out the right pass. Has got one green shirt waiting inside. The other one joining in. Squares it up nicely. And couldn't quite clean on the second attempt, rather. Puts it just behind. But just wide of the target. Akshay, the man. That was tantalizingly close. He missed on the very first attempt. Then on the second, all he had to do was get a decent contact right behind the keeper. Taken away by Godavari once again. Here's Akshay. Has got an overlapping run coming in from wide on the left. Spreads it. And again, that final ball. We're waiting for the cross there. Not quite sure he wanted to go it all by himself. Looks like it's Rajesh, the man who got the final touch to it. Pinged forward. Here's Ibu. Gets Johan. Kolleru dispossessed. They've had a decent first quarter after the break. I want to make sure they continue the momentum going into the last 27 minutes. Here comes a change. Nebu goes out. Ajay takes his spot. A tactical change, a midfielder taken out and a attacking-minded player being thrown in. The intention is quite clear. They need to get a goal back and as soon as possible. Kolleru Football Club. Is right there to receive the pass, trying a bit of a one and two. Posts it out into those open spaces towards the left channel. And trying to pick out a pass with the long ball. And the ball finds purple shirt who couldn't quite keep it in. It's opened up nicely. Takes a shot from way out. And that is something they've tried on a consistent basis in the second half. Have relied more on those long ranges, targeting Milan. It hasn't worked so far. They've managed to hit the woodwork once, but that was an effort from inside the box. And takes a touch, controls it beautifully, and on the turn, loses out. Sense of urgency in the strides of the purple shirts here. And Chaitanya does well to keep the ball in play. Looks up, gets it past one. And have managed to draw a corner out of it. And Joshua's shot takes the deflection as Johan takes his position on top of his mark for delivering this. Can he find one perfect ball? The back post, now Swinger would be the target. And there comes the delivery. Sent out. There's a low driver. Akshay does well to win it back. Parthiv. Is Parthiv still going pretty strong? Allows a bit of time for the back line to reassemble. Here's Akshay back with Parthiv. And puts it behind for a goal kick. Sitting back and defending at the moment are Godavari. If the next one goes in from Kolleru FC, this game is going to be an enthralling contest going into the last 20 minutes or so. It's not less by any means of imagination at this point in time. It's pretty intense. It's a beautiful ball. Chips it over the keeper. Goes just over. That would have been game, set and match. They've come close in the second half. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Godavari FC and Kolleru Football Club are hanging by the thinnest of the threads. Otherwise, this game would have been far from over. Into the 69th minute. We are exactly where we started the second half at. Chaitanya A quick switch in the play. In the first touch, denying him an opportunity for any further progress. Been a few starts and stops in the last few minutes. And it's going to be a short drinks break in the second half. An opportunity for both the sides to reflect on their performance in the second half. Kolleru FC trying their level best to claw their way back into the contest. Come close with a strike, hitting the woodwork. They consider themselves extremely lucky that this game hasn't run away completely from their reach, because the Godavari FC have come close in the second half as well. And that's what they are playing for, the AP Super Cup. Eyes on the bigger prize, should I say. And it's going to be very crucial 90 minutes for both the sets of players. All the hard work, want to make sure it comes to fruition after the end of the 90 minutes here. At this point in time, Godavari FC have got one hand on the trophy. Eight teams competed, 7 games each. Kolleru FC topped the table with 6 victories, followed by Godavari Coromandel FC found themselves at the 3rd spot, separated by a goal difference of 6 between them and Godavari Football Club. Vishaka FC finished 4th, Mshadra 5th, Penna, Nalamala and Tungabhadra, the other 3 at the bottom. Does well to get it away, Johan. And just before he could unleash himself, there's an appeal for an offside there. Flag has stayed down, and the cross was sent behind the line by a green shirt. And Johan, the man behind this one, lifts it over. Goalkeeper offers lines and punches pretty strongly. And sends it back to safety. Trying to go for a long ball forward. There's a Kolleru. Time is running out for them now. They'll have to strike twice and make sure they don't commit any defensive errors in the back line. Switches towards the far left, one-on-one in that corner. Looking to drive forward, waiting for help to arrive. Help arrives in the form of Joshua, who squares it up, takes a decent first touch, unleashes, goes wide of the target once again. They're coming close, but not close enough. It was beautifully worked out. It opened up nicely for Joshua. He'll have to try and hit the target from there on. Go was a shout from the touchline. Here's a Kolleru. Is being pressed by Surya. Decent touch, controls, pushes for Chaitanya. Chaitanya makes a meal of it. Pinged forward. Surya was clearly starting from an offside position there. Actually, I beg your pardon. The number 11 in your green shirt. With every passing minute is a confirmation of a march towards the victory line for Godavari FC. All they have to do is just play to the situation and try and keep the ball. Under pressure. Does well eventually. Godavari is asking for the ball to be played invitingly in front of him. Chaitanya trying to go deep inside the box. We've got 5-6 green shirts waiting in there. Defending for their lives now. Want to make sure they make the most of the lead they have got in the first half. Try and secure that. Don't concede anything or draw any unnecessary pressure in the last quarter. A miscued first touch. Goes back to collect it. And gives the ball away in the final third. Kolleru switches towards the other side and dealt brilliantly. Spells it towards a purple shirt. It's going to be a goal kick. Looks like there's going to be a substitution and double change for Kolleru FC. Surya and Kiyanj, if I've got the name correct, is going to come on. They're still fighting for it, still hustling for it. They know one goal at this point in time can definitely change the complexion of the game. If it goes in from Kolleru FC, we are in some treat in the last 10 minutes or so. But here's Godavari now in the final third. It's a corner for the boys in green to try and put some pressure on Kolleru FC. Rahul hasn't been called into action in the second half. He was a couple of times, but nothing threatening. Confirmation of those changes. Surya coming in place of Rajesh. And Ashwin making his way in the center for Tarun. And nothing outstanding, just playing the situation. They want to make sure they don't let those crosses come in. Here's Kolleru once again, and marshaled out well in the end. Goes behind for a goal kick. There you see 3 shots with 2 landing on target, resulting in both the goals. In 12 shots, 9 on target. Here comes Kolleru FC, strikes firmly and goes wide of the target. And again, for the 3rd time in the second half, they have come absolutely close and not making the goalkeeper work. This was brilliantly struck. Diving full length to his left. Milan would be one relieved man because he's been put to scale multiple times in the second set of 45. Still got 9 minutes and a thick bit left. Do they have enough left in them? They'll have to try and dig into those reserve tanks. Kolleru FC. Again, here's Akshay. Pushes it wide. Kolleru come up with the ball. Trying a bit of a skill there. Still in possession. Fighting for everything. Why wouldn't they be? It's a huge prize at stake. This is the final of the AP Super Cup. Pretty watchful, pretty patient still. And again, brilliant communication in the back line. Milan and his back four. Trying to dink with over and find the run of Akshay. Surya Radha. Gets attached to it. Still Kolleru FC on the ball in the last 7 minutes of the regulation time. Here's Johan. Let's try to hit a couple of shots on the target. And the ball escapes everybody. Goes all the way back to Chaitanya. Pretty swift with the restart. Pushes it for Joshua. Drives forward. Not quite sure what the intent was. Wants somebody to make that inward run. It's a corner for Kolleru. Pushes forward. More of a hidden hope as we enter the last 6 minutes of the normal time. This all-important final. Still pretty strong body language from the boys in purple. Want to make sure they fight until the very last minute. Pretty committed. Was under pressure from behind. Is made to go back. There's Dhana Shekhar driving. There's Joshua. Gets dispossessed. There you have it. The possession. 59% to Kolleru FC. Enjoyed lion's share. 41% to Godavari Football Club. They've got the job done in the first half, scored 2 goals and have sat back in the second half. They've invited pressure. Nearly ended up conceding. And on the flip side, ended up scoring as well. Had they been clinical, could have been 3 or 4 up. Jane lofted forward. The green shirt gets to it first. Here's Kolleru once again. Lifts it in just outside the box. The purple shirt gets there first. Here's Joshua. Trying to release Ajay towards the right. Still stayed down. Hasn't been tested much in the second half. Just had one anxious moment that was put wide by Akshay. Here comes Kolleru once again with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to be played. Here's Joshua trying to find an option inside the box. Again, good defensive work. Johan. The ball wriggles its way through to find a green shirt. Pushes it down the line. Takes a knock on his right, Surya. Akshay is in some pain there. Physio is the call. And out comes the physio. A moment of discomfort for the forward. Good to see him getting back on his feet and is gingerly taking a walk out of the play area. 90 seconds to go. The game is well and truly done and dusted and into the hand of the boys in green here. It's going to be a miracle from here on for Kolleru try and get themselves back into the competition, back into the game rather. Again swipes towards the left. Again belted down the center. There's Akshay. Sunil. And trying to release Dilip. And 7 minutes have been added on. And it's going to be long 70 minutes. 7 minutes, beg your pardon. Here's Kolleru. Looks up and takes a knock on the way through. Rahul. Pretty swift for the restart, and this one played down the center. Long ball forward for those attacking options. And the green shirt finds its way through before Ajay could get to the end of it. Here's Godavari FC trying to keep hold of the ball. And that's exactly what they have to do from here on. 6 more minutes to go. 6 more minutes for the championship. Let's play those triangles. There you have it. The forward dropping in deep to try and provide an extra passing option. And there you have it. Drawing the anguish from the touch line. There's no need to give the ball away. Here's Kolleru. And a clearance. Making sure everything is back to safety once again. Kolleru once again from way out. I'm pretty sure they wanted to hit the target from there on. And that is something they have done right throughout the second half. Have created chances, have taken shots at the target, have missed by the nearest of margins. Here's Akshay meanwhile, trying to get down to the other side. Akshay still pretty strong, squares it up, a chance from the other side. Where's everybody? Still with the green shirt. Gets things back under control. Couple of gentle touches. Goes back, gets dispossessed. Here's Johan. Splits it, gets it through the back line. Stayed onside, takes a strike, but straight at Millen. Was beautifully worked once again. Well, when it's not your day, it's not your day. They've looked lively in the second set of 45. Kolleru FC. And this time Akshay was flagged offside. Takes a touch, turns. Bit of a give and go there between Johan and not getting the clearest of touches to that. Still Kolleru gets dispossessed now. He's asking for the ball there. Akshay riding on the shoulder of the centre back. Oh, could have gone either ways. Akshay again fancying himself. Those who have tuned in late, this is the finals of the AP Super Cup, coming to you live from the RET grounds here in Ananthapuram. Here's Joshua, lifts one over, header! Kept out by the goalkeeper. It's going to be a corner. Looked like it was going in for all money this time. It's perfectly dinked over the back line. And Surya getting a major chunk of it. And Milan keeping that clean sheet intact. Chaitanya still will get the second bite of the cherry. No, it's not. It's Akshay. Pushes it behind. Akshay is definitely in with an opportunity here. Can he try and go all the way through? Akshay squares it up, but good interception. Read that one beautifully. And what more, he pushes it forward, but this time Milan is right up there. Here's Godavari FC. Again, pushing bodies forward. There was help arriving from the left channel as well. Not quite sure if he saw that. As well to get the first touch, and lets it go right into the last minute. Game is done and dusted. Again played inside the box, and from the closest of possible options, it was placed just at the right sort of spots. He got a touch to it, but right into the face of Milan, who doesn't even have to move an inch. And swift work by Dilip. A change for Godavari. Shamas goes out. It looks like it's Safan who's out there. And knocked home for the first one. They've managed to get one back. We'll still wait for it. The goal stands. They've managed to get a goal back in the dying embers of the game here, Kolleru FC. Was sheer persistence. There you have it. All but over. The reserve champions of the AP Super Cup, Godavari Football Club. 2 goals in a span of about 3 minutes in the first half. And that was enough. It was a very strong second half performance by Kolleru FC, but on the day it wasn't enough. They had their chances, they had their moments, and when it doesn't go your way, it doesn't go your way. They came back to score a solitary goal towards the dying few seconds of the game. It was a fantastic performance from the attacking front in the first half towards their defensive best in the second. Godavari FC. And they are one ebullient side. Their head coach, all the team members. There's been a fiery contest of 90 minutes between these two sides. And a job well done by the boys in green.
Beautiful match. The coach of Godavari, Mr. Sinu Reddy, the coach of Kolleru, Surendra. Very good match. Fantastic.
And this is how it all happened. Nakshay got a deflection. And that went in.
Godavari FC becomes the champions of AP Super Cup 2025. AP Ben A Division Super League. Runners is the Kolleru FC.
A happy bunch of boys there.
I request both the teams kindly get ready. I request Godavari FC and Kolleru FC kindly get ready to receive the trophies. Beautiful trophies Andhra Pradesh Football Association presenting AP Super Cup 2025 champions and runners trophies.
It was a grand finale. The 27th of March. RDT Sports Village here in Ananthapuram. 7-8 days of exhilarating contest. There's been games left, right and centre. 8 teams participated. 7 matches aside. Kolleru FC, Godavari FC. The 2 top teams making it through to the finals. And on the day, the team that finished second in the league stage being the eventual champions. 2 goals in the first half, and that was enough on the day to beat a very strong Kolleru FC side. They lost just 1 game in the league stage.
Sinu, please bring your team. Kolleru, Surendra Garu, please bring your team.
The celebrations will go long into the afternoon, into the evening.
Godavari, Sinu ready. Please bring your team. Please bring your team. I request Godavari FC. Come. Please come. Make it fast. Hearty welcome to President Andhra Pradesh Football Association, Kottagiri Sridhar Garu. Hearty welcome, sir. T. Sai Krishna Garu, Sports Director of RDT. Vice President S. Venugopal Garu, Andhra Pradesh Football Association. M. Daniel Pradeep Garu, General Secretary, Andhra Pradesh Football Association. And D. Sudhakar Garu, Technical Director. Please welcome on to the dais, sir. Kolleru FC, Surendra Garu, please bring your team. Surendra sir, Sirajuddin sir, please bring your team. Please make it fast. Sinu Reddy, please stand here. Sinu Reddy, Nagarjun, and Prasad Swami, please stand here. Surendra, Sirajuddin, sir, Pawan, front row and front row.
And there's the full-time stats 58% to Kolleru FC, 42% to Godavari. 16 shots with 13 landing on target for Kolleru. 3 shots with 2 on target, resulting in 2 goals. 12 saves Godavari FC's goalkeeper Milan had to make. 7 corners to Kolleru, 2 to Godavari. 3 fouls, 3 yellow cards, 1 red. Beg your pardon, 3 yellow cards to Kolleru, 1 for Godavari FC, and no red cards in the game. The stats dominated by Kolleru FC, but the final and the result by Godavari Football Club.
Hearty welcome to President Andhra Pradesh Football Association, Kolleru, P. Sai Krishna Garu, Sports Director, RDT, and Vice President S. Venugopal Garu, Andhra Pradesh Football Association, General Secretary M. Daniel Pradeep Garu, AP Football Association, P. Sudhakar Garu, Technical Director. Heartily welcome. Godavari and Kolleru, please silent for 1 minute. It's a very, very happy moment. Please to Andhra Pradesh Football Association. Andhra Pradesh Football Association, first occasion organizing the fantastic A Division Men's Football League. It started on March 20th. It's a final day, final match. Godavari FC and Kolleru FC. Both the team excellent. They have multi-talented players, both the side. I can say Godavari FC 2 and Kolleru FC unfortunately couldn't equalize the goal. So no problem. This is common in sports life. On this great occasion, first I would like to ask P. Sai Krishna Garu, Sports Director of RDT, say some few words.
Thank you, Andy. First of all, I would like to congratulate Andhra Pradesh Football Association for giving this platform to numerous players in Andhra and beyond, and also equally to the coaches as well, and a great opportunity for all the district federations to take a lead from this and drive it forward, because we have never had this occasion. ఇలాంటి ఒకేషన్ మనకు ఆంధ్రాలో లేకపోయింది ఇన్ని సంవత్సరాలు. సో అలాంటిది APFA లీడ్ తీసుకొని ఇలాంటిది మనకు ప్రొవైడ్ చేయడం చాలా సంతోషం. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ అందరినీ ఒకసారి ఫెడరేషన్ APFAకి ఒకసారి బిగ్ రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ అప్లాస్. దీన్ని ఇంతటితోనే ఏమంటారు, ఒక APFA స్థాయిలోనే దీన్ని ఆపకుండా ఐ థింక్ దిస్ ఇస్ అ గ్రేట్ కాల్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ద డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఫెడరేషన్స్ to take inspiration from what the APFA has done for the state players. I would really encourage everybody to do it in their own districts, to give such a strong platform. మన యంగ్ సీనియర్ ప్లేయర్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో మన డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ లో వాళ్ళందరికీ ఇలాంటి ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ని మీరు ఇస్తారు. అండ్ ఇదే అక్కడ ఇవ్వడం వల్ల ఇలాంటి APFA సూపర్ కప్, సూపర్ లీగ్ అనేవి ఇంకా బలోపేతం అవుతాయి. అక్కడ లేకపోతే ఇట్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ లైక్ ఇంటికి పునాది ఉండదు కానీ పైన మంచి రూఫ్ ఉంటుంది చూసారా, అలా అయిపోతుంది మనది. అలా ఉండకుండా ఉండాలి అంటే మనం అందరం డిస్ట్రిక్ట్స్ లో కూడా ఇలాంటి ఒక మంచి స్ట్రాంగ్ లీగ్ ని మనం అందరం చేసుకోవాలి. అప్పుడు APFA సూపర్ లీగ్ కి కూడా మంచి క్వాలిటీ టాలెంట్ వస్తుంది. అండ్ ఫ్యూచర్ లో మనం సంతోష్ ట్రోఫీ వాటికి కూడా మంచి హైయర్ లెవెల్లో మంచి కాంపిటీషన్ ఇవ్వడానికి కూడా కుదురుతుంది. సో దీనికి సహకరించిన వాళ్ళందరికీ, ఈ ఐడియా అండ్ దీన్ని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళందరికీ అగైన్ we thank you, and also we would like to thank the APFA for choosing Ananthapuram Sports Village as a venue for this maiden AP Super League. Thank you for choosing, and all the best.
Thank you, Sai Krishna Garu, Sports Director RDT. First of all, I would like to thank all the organizers and PHSC Kurugunda medical staff and the volunteers and the boys, and also special thanks to our President, Andhra Pradesh Football Association President, Kodagiri Sridhar Garu ఉండబట్టే మనకు ఇంత మంచి ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఉంది. అలాగే ఇప్పటి వరకు మనం 4 నేషనల్స్ చేసాం ఇక్కడ. ఇది ఫిఫ్త్ అకేషన్ AP సూపర్ కప్ ఫస్ట్ అకేషన్ మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ఫుట్బాల్ అసోసియేషన్ లో ఆర్గనైజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. ప్లీజ్ గివ్ ఎ బిగ్ హ్యాండ్. This great occasion, now I request our President, Andhra Pradesh Football Association, Kolleru Sridhar Garu, kindly say some few words.
Thank you. Andarki namaskaram. Before I forget, first let me thank everybody, whoever is responsible for putting up this great show. Number one, thanks to RDT. Please, Andhra. And I have to thank Kasturba College of Physiotherapy for providing us free service. doing a lot for us. That is, we are very grateful and thankful to you. Next is the volunteers. Volunteers for, Danic volunteers? Oh, ball boys, all those kids. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much. And then, of course, all the district associations, then all the players and, the entire football fraternity. ఈరోజు మీ అందరికి తెలుసు కొల్లేరు నా సొంత టీం, కానీ నేను ఈరోజు ఓడిపోయానని అనుకోవట్లేదు. ఈరోజు మనందరం గెలిచాం. మనం చేసే ప్రయత్నం ఇలాంటి ఒకేషన్లో 1,00,000 మంది ఉండాలని. 1,00,000 మంది. ఇది మొదటి రోజు. 100 మంది ఉన్నామేమో ఈరోజు. సో 1,00,000 మందిని చూడాలని ఉంది నాకు నా జీవితంలో. సో చాలా పని ఉంది, చాలా మంది సపోర్ట్ అవసరం ఉంది మనకి. సో అండ్ నో, కొల్లేరు డిడ్ నాట్ లూజ్ టుడే. మళ్ళీ ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టు కొల్లేరు డిడ్ నాట్ లూజ్. And it's not just Godavari that won today. It is football that won today, AP football that won today. Okay? So let's celebrate that. That is important for us. And that's going to be our life. ముఖ్యంగా మీ ప్లేయర్స్. నిన్నే లిస్ట్ చూశాను. ISL టాప్ 10 ప్లేయర్స్ ఇండియాలో 2 కోట్లు, 2.5 కోట్లు అని 10 మందిని పెట్టారు సంవత్సరానికి. ఆ 2.5 కోట్లు మన ఆంధ్ర వాళ్ళకి ఎందుకు రాకూడదు, మన స్టేట్ వాళ్ళకి ఎందుకు రాకూడదు? 2 కోట్లు అవసరం లేదు మనకు, ఎంతో కొంత వస్తే చాలు కదా. అంటే ఫుట్బాల్ ఒక మేజర్ కెరియర్ గా తీసుకునే అవకాశాన్ని మనం ఈరోజు కల్పించడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్నాం APFA ద్వారా, సూపర్ కప్ ద్వారా. సో రాను దీన్ని ఇంకా ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయాలి. ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టు ఈ సంవత్సరం 5 లక్షలు, వచ్చే సంవత్సరం 25 లక్షలు ప్రైజ్ మనీ చేయాలి అని నా కోరిక, అని మన ప్రయత్నం. అది జరుగుద్దో లేదో ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం, కానీ మన కళ అయితే మీతో షేర్ చేసుకుంటున్నా. ఎందుకంటే ఆ కళలో మీరందరూ కూడా భాగస్వాములు. మీరందరూ కూడా మీ వంతు మీరు కృషి చేయాలి, మీ విధంగా మీరు చేయగలిగిన విధంగా. సో తప్పకుండా ఈ సూపర్ కప్ భారతదేశం అంతా కూడా మారుమోగేటట్టు చేద్దాం. ఇది మొదటి మెట్టు. 100% వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు అచీవ్ సంథింగ్ బిగ్. Okay, and thanks once again to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Before presenting trophies, I request our members are still waiting there. Kurnool District President Vijay Kumar Garu and ADFA Nagaraj Garu, please welcome. Uma Shankar Garu, Nellore, please sir, please welcome. Kolleru team, Mr. Surendra, Sirajuddin sir, and G. Pawan, come along with your players. Receive the runners trophy. I once again request our president Kolleru Sridhar Garu to present the runners trophy to Kolleru team, sir. The coach of Kolleru, Mr. Surendra and Sirajuddin sir, manager G. Pawan, the captain of Mr. Raghava. Please come, please join with us. It's a beautiful memory. It began Godavari.
All of you look here, look here. All of you look here.
I request Mallesh, Secretary, Ananthapuram District, please welcome. Raja. Now, champions of this trophy 2025 AP Men's Godavari FC. Please come and receive the. I request J.C. Reddy and Nagarjun, Swami and Prasad. Please come and receive the trophy and cash prize.
ముందుకు వెళ్ళిపోండి.
బ్రో guys, look here. All of you, look here.
Please, Godavari. We are presenting a check of 5 lakhs rupees. Best of luck both the teams, Godavari FC and Kolleru FC. So we are presenting national certificate for Kurnool and Nellore. I request Kurnool, Satyasai, Nellore, please be available here only. Kurnool, Satyasai, Nellore, be available here only. We are presenting national certificates. Best of luck both the teams. A small felicitation by Chinnababu Garu, match commissioner of this tournament. రెడ్డిప్ప గారు అండ్ చిన్నబాబు గారు చాలా కష్టపడ్డారు సార్. 29 మ్యాచెస్ అప్రిషియేట్ చేశారు. వారికి కూడా ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాం. అలాగే మా అనంతపూర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఫుట్బాల్ అసోసియేషన్ మెంబర్స్ కి ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాం. ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఎస్ వేణుగోపాల్ గారికి, వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ నాగరాజ్ గారికి, అలాగే దాసరి మల్లేష్ సెక్రటరీ, అలాగే చిన్నరాజా ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ మెంబర్స్ చాలా కష్టపడి వర్క్ చేశారు. వారందరికీ ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాం. ఇక్కడ విచ్చేసిన ప్రతి ఒక్క ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ఫుట్బాల్ అసోసియేషన్ మెంబర్స్ కి ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాం. విజయ్ కుమార్ గారు, ప్రెసిడెంట్ కర్నూలు డిస్టిక్, అలాగే వై శ్రీనివాస్ గారు. I thanks to PHC Kurugunta and Kasturi College of Physiotherapy, all the ball boys and RDT Sports Management. Thank you one and all.
Monday, Muglai.